Contact. One more.
It is NBA. The opening tip is won by the...
In the game, coach.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
All right, guys.
Hey, watch this screen left.
With a drop step. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Russell into the front court. 8-0 is the score. Has a chance? Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Jackson.
Screen, I got your help. Walk on up. Shot, shot, shot.
Short jumper won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's Phoenix ball. Josh Jackson. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7, because either they're posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
That one's going to be out of bounds. Jay, D'Angelo Russell, former #2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Look at the signs of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in L.A. He came to New York. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell or D'Lo will take this game over.
Suns with the basketball. DeAndre Ayton. To Jackson. Easy path to the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Russell with it up top. 12-6 our score. Carroll guarded by Josh Jackson. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by DeMarre Carroll. Josh Jackson. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Russell into the front court. Margins 8. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was, so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Nets have it. LeVert defended by Holmes. Probing the defense.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
To Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
And the basket good at the rim.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Straight on look. Russell won't go down. The follow won't go either. Josh Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Jackson. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. Rashawn Holmes. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Phoenix with it. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and you can get it any way you want it.
Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Caris LeVert has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Jackson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Brooklyn with the basketball to Hollis Jefferson. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Caris LeVert is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Second and 3 is good.
Subbing in for the Suns. Substitutions, Phoenix. Stepping in for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 17.
Dinwiddie picked up by Booker. And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Phoenix has the ball.
I got him.
Here comes the screen. To Kelly Oubre. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
to Booker. 4-3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Booker. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Man, he's just out here swerving and serving.
It's Suns ball. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Spencer Dinwiddie, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Look out, Devin Booker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Napier picked up by Booker. Fires the three. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. Has a chance and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Nets have the basketball. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Weapon.
Goes 2 for 2. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, this team is on their way.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. From long range, that one off the mark. It's no good. for three. The Nets have the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. They go down to Davis.
Good ball pace.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jarrett Allen at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. To Booker. Jarrett Allen swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Booker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Here comes the screen. Napier, guarded by Devin Booker. To Dinwiddie. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
To Kelly Oubre. Count the basket inside.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Deep left corner. Alexia Jinsa sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Dinwiddie matched up with Daniels.
In the second quarter.
And counted at the
I
rim.
was standing in that paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Booker with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a net, so it stays with Phoenix. Booker. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Gets it at the top of the key. Can't connect from inside.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Suns will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Let's go.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
Devin Booker has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions for the Heat.
Here comes the screen. To Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. The shot almost.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Goes to the left side. Josh Jackson
Take ball, take ball. That's yours.
has a look.
Good job, boy.
That's
Good job.
rebounded by the Nets. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Brooklyn's got it. Dinwiddie here against Holmes. To Hollis Jefferson.
On your left, here he comes.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jared Allen guarded by Josh Jackson. To Dinwiddie. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First free throw is good. able to convert on both free throws. To Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. Hollis Jefferson up against Holmes. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Allen Crabbe.
What's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter?
Deep two there. Won't go.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen.
Big hit right there.
Josh Jackson. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
No, he gonna stay in the
And
tank.
a 5-second back to the basket violation is called.
No.
Hey, right.
DeAndre Ayton.
Fix that.
You've got to get that one to go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Spinning shot. Won't fall.
Got him. I got him. Here we go. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. Here.
Count the bucket for two.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. To Hollis Jefferson. Here comes the screen. Rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. The jumper's off the mark. Won't go. DeAndre Ayton to Jackson. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
I got him.
Nothing going here on that drive. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. To Hollis Jefferson. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie. Entering the game for the Phoenix Suns.
To Kelly Oubre. Booker. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Rashawn Holmes with the block. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Caris LeVert at the line for 2 shots, shooting 80% in this contest. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Suns control the possession. Booker. To Dinwiddie. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Kelly Oubre. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Rashawn Holmes. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Booker. Can't connect from in close. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nonsense, yeah. Just out the way.
Kelly Oubre trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Missed the foul shot. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down by 15.
Side up.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Beyond the arc for 3. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. To Dinwiddie. Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. LeVert picked up by Booker. To Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Can't connect. Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Screen coming. Trying to cash in. LeVert with a shot, no good.
Yeah.
Carroll defended by the lefty Oubre. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice pass to get things going. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Suns with the victory, as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of
The Suns were solid in today's victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
God damn. Thought I was being passed.
When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss.
Out here.
Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game stats.
Battle with the pool.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Good more. Out there.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
That's clean. Push this ass.
Number 2.
Come on.
Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Whoa. That's a fly. Good shit. What's my favorite thing? You guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 6. Double digit. 1, 2. We have a lot of that. Oh no, you passed it. 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, hot man. Back in the blood. Eating out there. Got 100%, baby. I only took 2 shots. Did you hit him? Yep. I know. Everybody doing what they're supposed to do. That's what it is. Coach. I don't know, I kind of like coming off the bench. You heard about that guy?
It is NBA action. The Suns win the opening.
Substitutions.
Jay, they re-signed Marcus Smart. Look at what he brings. He's a modern-day defender with some throwback qualities as well.
There's no doubt about it. The DNA of this team starts with Marcus Smart and also Marcus Morris. These are the 2 toughest players on the Celtics organization.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he makes them both.
That's a mini.
To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Josh Jackson. Short jumper won't go down. To Hayward. Not that time. Cruises inside for 2.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball's controlled by Boston. Nice pass to set things up.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Marcus Smart.
Right.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Hayward. 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Y'all gonna need to go in them pockets. Cause we out here. On play for a better guard.
Second one's no good. One more coming.
Notice this. Thanks, going on.
I like that. Play some D.
Here comes the screen. The jumper's off the mark.
We had him on the inside, baby.
Boston with the basketball.
I got ball.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Josh Jackson pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Not bad. Good.
He gets it.
There you
Keep
go.
going.
I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Hey, back door. Watch that back door.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. Celtics have it. Hayward. Aaron Baines powers it through.
We call that get your money
playing
and
good
put it in the
defense.
bank.
Don't worry about the fucking pay. Stay Indiana.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. Aaron Baines swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Hey, you know this.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Everybody pick up.
Hayward.
Fucking squeaky.
Finish that. DeAndre Ayton. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First free throw is good.
I don't know.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Holding the ball too much.
To Marcus Morris. Work it down to Brown.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Cashes in for two.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That's on me. Good defense.
Spins and scores.
Good defense.
Oh, not only does that require extraordinary
tough shot.
athleticism, but also a ton of confidence, especially before you even had a chance to build up a good sweat.
Josh Jackson. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ah, the element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 2 for 2, that's what you want.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. DeAndre Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Celtics have it. To Horford. Screen coming.
Screen.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Horford. His first effort off the mark.
I got him. Here we go. Ball.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside, and the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
T.J. Warren has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 0, Jason Tatum. Entering the game for the Phoenix Suns.
Able to
How much they pay you to take me out the game, coach?
We know what's coming.
Boston, man.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game for the Boston Celtics. Number 11,
Oubre.
Kyrie Irving.
Gets it in the left corner. The Suns with 4 to shoot.
Watch it back up. Hand up.
Has a look.
I can't pull it
Rebound
out.
Horford. Rozier with it. Trailing by 4. Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Kyrie. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Rozier. Takes stock of the floor. Wide open look, won't go.
Right.
To Kelly Oubre. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Rozier into the front court. Margins 8. To Horford. Kicks it around the perimeter. Rozier buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
He engulfed him that time. To Irving. Rozier. He's got it for 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Participate in an upcoming event. You can register at our team website for more details.
Trying to cash in. Look out. Devin Booker. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When Kyrie Irving went out, we saw Terry Rozier become that guy for the Celtics. Hence even getting the name Scary Terry. No doubt about it, he may be a starter eventually, and that may be a conundrum for the Celtics.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I see the confidence.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down 4. To Irving. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Irving. 5 seconds to shoot. Irving knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Kyrie Irving with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 87% from the line. Got it. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Kyrie Irving. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Oubre to Booker. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving into the front court. Down 2. Tough make through traffic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. To Booker. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Kelly Oubre. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Kelly Oubre. Booker. Slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Irving. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Horford. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about
yeah,
the
I
play,
wanted
but
fucking
everybody
Booker.
looks at the player.
My bad,
More
Booker.
people need to pay attention to the
Saw
guy
you.
at
I
the end
just
of the
saw.
bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Al Horford trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Booker. Down to 5 on the 24. Booker. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Kyrie with the rock. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Al Horford. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Horford to Irving. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. To Booker. Al Horford sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Not that time. Deep left corner. Fires the 3, cleaning the offensive glass. Oh, and a putback.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Kyrie across the timeline. Now down 6. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Kelly Oubre. Count the bucket for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The pass set it all up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Boston with the basketball. To Irving. Easy path to the rim.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Here we go. I got him.
To Kelly Oubre.
Right.
In the second quarter.
To Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Short jumper. Slams it home on the putback.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't fall. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Suns.
Let's go, squad. Who are we? Sons of Anarchy. What do we want? Anarchy. What do we give? No fucks. No fucks on 3. 1, 2, 3. No fucks.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Boston, look, it's the bag of fun. You haven't seen that
Celtics last
robot
year, no
shit?
Gordon Hayward, no Kyrie Irving. Now they have a load of expectations entering this
year.
year.
Now you think about when you have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who really came into his own in the playoffs, Terry Rozier, who became Scary Terry, probably a guy that can start in the league but now has to play a backup role behind Kyrie. This team is locked and loaded, and they're the favorite to win the East.
Here comes the screen. To Kelly Oubre. Steps through and scores.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Stop it! Oh, Kyrie! Oh my God.
Irving.
Bat my hand away and
Yes.
something to bit.
Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Celtics have it. And count the basket. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, and he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college. But the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Shot from in close, no good. Here's Irving into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Jumper's good.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Irving with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. On the painted area, won't go down. To Booker. Oubre. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Irving. Nice finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Oubre. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Oh,
Go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Al Horford snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Irving. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Kelly Oubre. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Hayward. Devin Booker with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Phoenix with it.
I got ball. This is all me.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys trail now by 4. To Horford. In the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Booker. Here comes the screen. Off the assist. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some...
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Boston.
To Hayward. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Oh, whistle.
Man.
Those cat-like hands almost got a
When he
steal.
stepped back the first time, it should have been fucking weird.
To Marcus Smart. And a nice finish at the rim.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Into the front court, it's Booker. It's an 11-point game. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Going to launch beyond the arc. The big man, Ayton, with the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Booker. Offensive rebound. Marcus Morris with a piece. Ooh, 5 now. Celtics have it. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go.
Big pick right there.
Can't guard, you got a mismatch.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
My ball.
To Hayward.
Cutter, to the tag.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Suns control the possession. Here comes the screen. From long range, offensive board. DeAndre Ayton in close, converts.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Hayward to Marcus Morris. To Marcus Smart. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And the rebound comes down to Brown.
It's my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
To Marcus Morris. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Booker. Gets it in the left corner.
Watch back door, back door, back door.
Scores from the post. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns did what great teams do best, finish. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Who's the man? I don't think I got a man.
Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
7 for 23, my bad, team.
The Celtics lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Ayton gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Go, baby.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Nice mistake. Oh, we can. Good. Yeah. After the week. Basketball. Call me the dribbler.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. We are underway. The Phoenix
Put me in the
Suns
game,
begin.
coach.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, New Orleans.
Payton. The shot almost.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Josh Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his
Put him on
teammates
the
on that
t-shirt.
shot.
Sons
Keep
of
getting him
Anarchy.
good looks,
Sons
and the
of
one
Sons
will
of
just keep
Anarchy.
scoring.
Here comes the screen
Bang, bang.
to Payton. Rashawn Holmes rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's Suns ball
Pick up. What's that cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter?
to Jackson.
Excuse me, sir. Goddamn. Let me go. It's gonna come that way for that guy and then come over here.
5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark.
God.
Payton with the basketball. They trail by 1. Reset here. Let's see what they do to Payton. Johnson curling inside.
Good defense, baby.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. The follow won't go either. Yes. And a foul.
Help, my
They'll
man,
have a
sir.
chance at a 3-point play.
And I
Fuck
know
that
there's so
guy.
much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the
Sons
end of the
Anarchy.
bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Tyler Johnson trying to cash in on a 3-point play.
Mic check. Just double checking. I think I broke it. I broke it.